All right, so technical difficulties. We're gonna try this again. So I have to take certain things that are going on in life. Anyhow, happy Saturday again. There was a live show that I had to start over, but life happens. We human. We just take the punches and we roll with them. So hey, again, welcome to the Med Expression Podcast, where we speak healing, hope, and hustle into everyday life. I'm Jackie. I'm a coach. I'm a poet. I'm a purpose pusher. And today's episode is for the ones who are still pushing, even when your tank is on E. We're talking about those days, those sick days, those tiring days, those draining people, and how we keep going anyway. So if you're listening to this while in your bed or on your commute or just trying to keep it together through another long week, this one's just for you. So let's breathe together and be real. No filters, no fluff. Okay? So, you ever wake up, and we're going to talk about the sick days first. You ever wake up and your body just says, you know what, not today. Not because you're lazy, but because you're tired deep in your bones. So here's what I want you to hear. Give yourself permission to rest. Even God, the creator of the entire universe, rested on the seventh day, right? So why don't we guilt ourselves when we need to lay down, right? Why do we do that? Why do we feel guilty when we need to take a break? Right? So healing is holy, rest is resistance, and slowing down is not the same as giving up. Right? It's think about the car. When we come into that green light or that yellow light, slowing down don't well, we're supposed to stop. So I hope you stop if it's a yellow light. But sometimes as humans we roll past that thing. We do that. But I'm just saying don't slow down. It's okay. It's okay to rest. Right? So let that sit. And on some sick days, your only job might be to just breathe, to hydrate, to stretch, and to tell your body, I hear you. Thank you for carrying me this far. Thank you for holding me up, especially your feet. I love my feet. I tell everybody, I take care of my feet because I'm a big girl. And so my feet carries a lot for me. So I'd be like, thank you, feet. Thank you. Let me get you massaged and soaked and, touched on because, man, the feet do a lot for us. It really does. So let's talk about those tiring days, you guys. Then when everything feels like too much and at the same time not enough. You got 10 things to do, but just brushing your teeth feels like an Olympic event. You're like, oh God, I wish I could just jump up out of bed, forget the shower, forget the smell good, jump on some clothes and go out the door, and then you get out there and everybody be talking about you stink, right? So don't forget to shower. I'm not encouraging none showering, real big on hygiene. Please shower. But I want you to remember you don't need to finish everything to still be making progress. Progress doesn't always roar, sometimes it whispers. Some of your greatest victories happen when nobody is looking. When you choose to get up, when you choose to show up, or when you choose to stay up, even when it seems like it would be easier to quit. It takes more to quit than it do to keep going. Because when we think about processes, and that's one of my next shows when I talk about processes, when we think about processes, if I keep going, I don't have to recycle this process, right? I could just take a pause and keep going. But if I stop, I got to start all over again, right? So remember, I'm going to say that again. Some of your greatest victories happen when nobody's looking, when you choose to get up, when you choose to show up, and when you choose to stay up. So don't quit. You're not lazy. You're just a soul that's been holding it all together. So it is okay to move slower. God still honors your forward even when it feels small, you guys. And then we're going to go into the draining people. Oh my goodness. We all know those, I'm sure. Hopefully you're not one of them, but if you are, stop being a drainer. So let's talk about the people, the ones who always need something. Oh my goodness. And I got a couple who always need something, but I love them. So I do it for the most part. But the ones who make your peace feel like a luxury. Them the ones I stay away from. My peace is important to me. And I'm going to tell you something that you already know that maybe you need to hear it again. And maybe this is your first time hearing it, right? Either way, remember to share this with somebody because somebody needs to hear it. I want you to take a deep breath and I want you to hear what I'm about to say. And I want it to sit with you, as some people say, resonate. But I want this thing to consume you, right? You ready? Everybody sit down? All right. Not everybody deserves access to your energy. Can I get an amen? Can I? Somebody say, all right, amen. I think I heard it somewhere, right? And that's not selfish, y'all. That's sacred. Everybody don't need your prized possession. Everybody does not deserve to have access to your energy. You are not everyone's therapist. You are not a charger for every empty soul. You are not here to be a peacekeeper at the expense of your own peace. You are called to be light, but even light needs to rest in the darkness sometime. Think about that. So, on my last show, I was telling you no is a complete sentence. And I'm going to say that this time. Say no without an explanation. It's just simply no. Can I borrow your car? No. Can you pay my rent? No. Can you have my first? No. You know what I'm saying? Just keep going. Back away from guilt. Don't let guilt put you in the corner where it's making you do something that you're going to regret. And guard your peace like your life depends on it. Because it just might depend on it. That's something right there. Guard your peace like your life depends on it. Because it just might. One of the most, I'm going to say, the biggest silent killer is stress. And the way stress affects the body, which is a whole other show, is so major, right? We stress when we don't even know we're stressing, especially if we are the stressing type of people. So remember, no. And I'm not going to feel bad about my no. And you're going to leave me alone because I said no. Okay? That's how I go. But if you set boundaries in the beginning, you won't have to. You will not have to guard your peace like that because you make boundaries in the beginning and people, they either going to respect it or walk away. I'm telling you, it works. And yet you keep going. So even when all the odds are stacked against you, when you're tired, the pain, the people, the stressing, the headaches, the bad days, the bad job, the bad manager, the bad disease, the bad everything, you're still here. You're still standing. You're still showing up. We should still be serving. But most importantly, and I hear it all the time at church, still pressing. We still got to, even with the tears in your eyes, get it done. Even when no one claps for you, keep clapping for yourself. Even when no one notices you, God does. And that's all that matters. God does. We're talking about the creator of the universe. I don't care what a person equal to me can do. I'm talking about the creator. If God created the universe, imagine what he can do for me. So I'm not trying to impress y'all. I'm trying to impress God. Because that's who I need to see me and clap. Imagine if God clapped for me. Oh, that would be totally amazing. You are not defined by your weakest day. You're not defined by your weakest thought. You're not defined by your weakest, most destructive verbiage that was given to you on any given day. You are defined by the strength you show when you don't feel strong at all. You guys, and that is such a pressing, hard lesson to learn, to carry. I remember when I had a stroke and I got up, when I got out the hospital, I checked myself out after a couple of days because I know what was going on. Anyway, once I knew what was going on, I knew how to take it from there. So anyway, that's a whole nother area. However, I got up, I got myself together, I knew what I had to do. I knew what was affected, and I had to start rebuilding. I'm still here. I'm still standing, and I'm still showing up. And I'm definitely still serving, and I'm pressing like none other. So I want you to say this out loud to yourself every day. And we've heard these affirmations. I have them on my phone. I am enough. You guys, we are enough. You are enough. I am covered. You are covered. And I am coming out stronger than I went in. And I speak that for you. I do. I speak that for you. So as I get ready to come to a close, I am in the process of trying to put I'm working on my filler words too when I speak. So yeah, let me know how I'm doing, those of you who listen. But I did add a poem to this. And I call it Still I Rise, Even Tired. So I wasn't stealing my Angelo title, so don't nobody try to get me for that. So on days when the wind is too heavy to face and joy feels like it's lost its place, when even my smile feels borrowed and worn, and I'm dancing through raindrops tattered and torn, I whisper to myself, this isn't the end. Each breath is a promise, each moment a friend. My strength isn't loud, but it's steady and sure. It shows up when I do, and it helps me endure. So I rest when I need to, breathe when I must, trade burdens for peace and doubt for trust. And when the world says stop, I'll say, not quite, because God walks with me, even in the night. So sick days, tired days, draining folks too. They may slow me down, but they won't undo the purpose in me, the fire in my soul. I'm not just surviving, y'all. I'm trying my best to give my best fight because I'm becoming whole. So I'm doing better than I thought. This poem is in my mirror. So the next time you're having a sick day, a tiring day, or just dealing with too many draining people draining your spirit, I want you to come back to this and let it pour back into you. Let it give you permission to reset and rise again. So, what I want from you as I get ready to come to a close, I want you to tag somebody at Med Expressions. I want you to share this with someone who might be feeling weary or be a resource. They might be doing good today, but we don't know what the next 5 minutes hold or tomorrow. Or text it to that strong friend who rarely asks for help. And don't forget, I'm going to be dropping the full poetry book. It's called I Didn't Break, I Bloomed. And if you want, you can pre order starting next week or download my reflection journal. Just visit my site. It might be on there yet, it might not be, it's still a work. But www.medexpressionsllc.com. And always, you guys, thank you so much for listening. I hope that you're healing. And I'm going to give you a thank you for blooming right now, even when no one sees the roots. Until next time, keep your heart open, keep your boundaries strong, keep your mind sharpened, keep your ears alert, and remember, you didn't break, you bloomed. And until next time, please love yourself, clap for yourself, and I'll see you or talk to you in a couple of days. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel because the next one is going to be on my YouTube. I'm going to start adding shows on my YouTube. So thank you for your support. Thank you for the 7 that are listening. Thank you for spending time with me and on your Saturday morning. I hope something I said in these 15 minutes inspired you, lifted you up. And until then, I will talk to you soon.